Every time I start recording, it seems like it's nighttime. What's up, dudes and dudettes of the year? Now, my name's Scythe. We are back. SkySaga. Look at me. Isn't he all fancy? That took a long time to load in. How y'all doing today, though, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. So, a few developments indeed. I have actually moved our base from over here up into the beautiful house that we ended up building in the last episode. Also ended up finishing that main quest area that we did in the last episode as well. Turns out that I guess I must have ran into a bug or something. I think what happened was I defeated the boss before I had that part of the quest to actually defeat him, because he was supposed to have dropped a piece of information that I then ended up just getting the second time I went through it. But a couple of developments that I do want to talk about. I've organized all my chests and everything like that, and I mined 600 pieces of wood. Yeah, that's one piece of wood per each bark that you mine. So I just want to say that I really hope that eventually we would be able to actually use our demolition pick or something to that effect in actual adventure worlds. That I think should be a proper reward for getting to the late game. Of course, not getting it right away, but man alive, it took me so long to actually mine all this stuff. Not to mention, I also wanted to double check, because in the last episode, we ended up kind of going to complete a quest that, well, completing the blueprints of this house. It wasn't really a quest, and it actually required thatch, which was selling for 12,000. So it got me curious to see whether or not this NPC would buy thatch for us for an equal value. Nope. Not even in the slightest, because we only needed about 320 or something to that effect, and it was going to actually cost us 12,000 knots, and then we sell it back for 500? I don't think so, game. I'd rather just mine all the resources myself, because if they're gonna overprice it that much, what does that tell you? So we've got a couple of these treasure ambers to actually open up today. Baha! Nice two-handed weapon. This thing is not going to break on us in 2 seconds at least, but it's not the blueprint, which means that we can't end up actually repairing it ourselves. Forest armor. We're not doing forest quests for quite a little bit. And last but not least, ooh, we did get a blueprint for a spear. I've been waiting for this. I really have been wanting to actually test out the spears, so maybe we will have to do a forest adventure today. Okay, that's at least pretty easy to craft for the most part. I've gathered so much materials, you have no idea. What I did want to show you, though, and what I wanted to do while we were here, was if you sell emoticons and stuff like that, you know, emotes, title deeds. Generally, these are items that you don't really need. Title deeds especially sell for a lot. I don't really know why. Like, even these ones right here, 1,500 just for 2 of those things, and it's just like, geez Louise. What about the gear itself we just got? That is not worth it at all, seriously. I mean, technically speaking, I guess you could just kind of forge materials, come back here, maybe you create a two-handed weapon and then sell it to this NPC. Maybe the value of the materials involved would end up being more worthwhile in the long run. I don't know, but I do want to grab this main quest right here from this dude that we ended up just finishing. I did that off camera. We still finished it in the last episode. Ooh, ice boots and ice gloves. Perfect. I needed those because otherwise I wasn't actually able to repair the ones that we're rocking right now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna have to go back to our homestead and construct those as well. That is great. At least we end up getting armor from it. Also, right at the end of the last episode, I didn't notice, but we ended up getting the blueprints for the Flight Master's harness. Now, this thing is absolutely insane, mostly just for your homeworld. It doesn't actually do anything for you while you're out adventuring, but it pretty much gives you creative mode when you're actually at your home world, right? So I wanted to craft that today and kind of check it out with all of you. Treasure Hunter memory. Treasure Hunter is a jungle dungeon, right? Yeah, it most definitely is. So you know what? We'll actually take that one on today. 20 enemies with a friend. I can't do that right now. Defeat desert enemies as well. I'm gonna grab whatever it is out of this mailbox here and then head back to our home island and craft that spear and our new beautiful flight suit so that we can check those out today. All right, let's set that thing to craft. And then what did the spear cost us? That is, ooh, okay. I mean, at least now that I have everything organized and I'm kind of getting used to the clunky crafting system, it is still definitely a lot faster now that I kind of understand it, but it still really is a lot to take in, especially for a new player, I would say. You know, I kind of like it, I understand it, but I still would prefer if it was just something very, very simple. It's just, oh, grab this. Okay, so when equipped, you will jump higher than usual and will not suffer fall damage. Double tap the jump button to fly. Holding the jump button moves you directly up, while I'm guessing control is gonna bring us down. Only functions on editable islands or build-off competitions. Let's actually go to third person. There it is. That's beautiful. Okay, so this actually gives us, whoa, insane jump. And then if we tap space twice, oh, dude, that is so sick. Can we take a picture of ourselves while we're in it? Yeah, we definitely can. Can we emote? That's just glitchy, isn't it? But either way, that is still absolutely awesome, dude. Nice. Oh man, I feel like a Mega Man boss or something, you know? How do we actually go down? I guess we just double tap space to turn it off and, or is it shift? Is it shift? Z? Alt? I don't know what alt is doing. Oh, that's just the mouse control. How do we go down? Oh, we actually fly in the direction that we're facing, so it's like swimming. Okay. I mean, I guess, what happens if we hold control? Okay, we still move up and down. The only reason I was wondering is because there should be a button that you could actually just hold to make it so that your character doesn't actually gain altitude, so that you could end up properly building, right? But still, that's actually awesome that is actually a thing, dude. Nice. And then let's also get this weapon ready, and also I'm just gonna generally get my gear ready for this next battle. Good news, Agnes hasn't recommended you for latrine duty yet. Knowing her, that's a very promising sign. Okay, she is investigating a mysterious structure nearby. Please assist her. All right, cool. Sounds neat. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful structure, to say the least. The other reason, too, that we're not actually rocking that many extra quests is just because I'm recording these too close to each other that most of the quests haven't actually reset. I kind of went on a SkySaga, like, crazy in a row session, right? Okay, so we got a tower way in the distance over there. We got this big, beautiful structure. And then we've got this tiny little cozy house over here. Man, I've missed these forest adventures. It seems like it's been forever since we came over to these. But man, it's just, it still is my favorite biome for sure. I want to see how this spear, wow! Dude, are you serious? This thing is insane! Like, look at the reach on it! Look at that! This thing is amazing! Okay, the ultimate ability might be very lacking just because it actually dashes through the enemies, but this might actually be my favorite weapon in the game. It's kind of like a nice mix between heavy two-handed weapons being all crazy slow but in your face, but this one has a little bit more like actual crowd control because we can stay far away, we get a lot of mobility while we're still attacking with it. Unfortunately, all these enemies end up dead before we even know it, but wow. I mean, I still might stick to the two-handed like axes and stuff just because they're a personal favorite of mine, like just as far as video games are concerned, but that's beautiful, dude. Can we mine these? What is this? I didn't think we could mine it. That's pretty cool, dude. So if I tap, he actually does a 1-2 combo, and if we just hold it, he kind of just does the wow, 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 over and over like a lazy freak. That's not good. Ooh, crazy floating islands up there that look like they have a structure on it. Could be dead wrong about that, but I just generally want to get a little bit more of the map discovered before we end up rushing into that main dungeon there, because once we go into it, we are not going to be coming out. It's going to go all the way to the end like those dungeons always do. This will also be our 15th adventure, so we can finally get that quest done and out of the way. Just goes to show how little I've actually been able to adventure in this game. Most of it's actually been resource gathering, which sucks. I say, this game definitely is still one of the most beautiful voxel games ever. Like, I love the vibrant colors, man. Seriously. The Watchtower. Okay, let me guess. It's gonna be a mini quest to kill a bunch of things? Find sculpture that requires you to kill a bunch of enemies. Jeez Louise. Okay, so if we did... That was easy. Where's my easy button when I need it? Yeah, I am actually surprised. If we do that 1-2 combo, it causes a lot more damage than just doing the normal... like over and over, you know what I mean? Like seriously, that is just... This is an insane weapon. The spear might actually be my favorite, outside of the special ability not being very useful. Two-handed weapons definitely seem to be a lot more prevalent and powerful just because of the fact that you can actually... No! Oh! Stupid auto jump. I knew it was gonna get me killed one of these days. While you are a very, very beautiful dungeon, I'll come to you later, okay? I need to go and destroy this other tower that's probably just gonna be the same thing. Okay, there's 2 of them, whatever. This one actually looks beautiful as far as a build is concerned. Wish I could build stuff like that in this game. I mean, we don't really have the roof shingles, and honestly speaking, it would take like 50 years to actually build something like this in this game. Man alive, like that one house that I ended up building was already enough for me. That took me like half an hour. Okay, let's grab all this junk. Where's the bad guys? I know you're hiding in here. Hup! Don't worry, I gotcha. You know, that's one thing about this weapon I will definitely say is it may not have a very good ultimate ability, but it is not reliant on its ultimate ability like most of the other weapons are as far as damage is concerned, you know? Now, the two-handed weapons might still be, you know, I know I kind of keep making a comparison between the spear and the two-handed axes and stuff like that, but that's just because I'm not exactly sure which weapon I want to go for. I mean, I guess the way that it actually works is just whichever weapon we have that's stronger, because we could very well end up finding a blueprint to a one-handed weapon that's like an epic rank or something like that, right? And that's gonna definitely be a lot stronger than this spear. But as of right now, I'm really, really into this. I wish we could actually like face a lot of enemies. I'm hoping that that main structure is going to have enough enemies, I mean, that we can actually like see this thing's ultimate in action, because I really want to know, do we charge through the enemies? Does it just knock them all left and right? Or, you know, is it something where it just kind of doesn't really, like, it's not really that good or something, you know? I'm really curious to see how the ultimate ability of this weapon actually works out. Oh my goodness, we are going through this super duper quick. I mean, granted, this is probably a very early game quest that we were supposed to have done a long time ago. You think we could make that? I don't think we can. Oh, and I'd like to say in passing, I have tried climbing up to those islands in the sky and everything like that. They're okay, but the odds of actually finding like treasure on them are not really worth actually pillaring up, because oddly enough, this game sucks for pillaring up, because if you try to pillar up, you're gonna actually have your character lag off to the left or right, and then you proceed to fall down and start pillaring again. So generally the only way that you can avoid that is to pillar up very, very slowly. And who wants to do that? Okay, these look like those old light blocks rather than the more modern ones. Why is this entrance all closed? This is a beautiful door though. Oh, okay, hello. I haven't searched the lower levels yet. Go ahead, but don't get in too much trouble. I'll try not to. Dude, this is beautiful. Dude, it's like an actual proper dungeon like Diablo. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, this is, okay, so this is like the old dungeons way back that I played with my brother, where you slowly drop floor to floor and just kind of go all the way underground, right? Yeah, and then it's just a bunch of skeletons, of course. Still awesome though. Really, really cool. Oh, wow, dude. Like, look at this generation. This is so tight. I'm gonna take a screeny weenie of that, even though our big ugly axe is in the screenshot. It shouldn't be. Why? But man, oh, that was a lot of ore as well. Generally speaking, it seems like you get like enough resources from all of the chests in the world, at least as far as like ore and resources for weapons are concerned anyways. Maybe not necessarily for building props, right? Which maybe they're doing that on purpose anyways, because then, ooh, then you don't necessarily have to do it. I love the pixel fire in this game, by the way. Like, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Now, as we're sleeping right here, it might seem like it does anything because for some reason the game doesn't actually tell us, but we just set our spawn point. Yeah! We're two-shotting these guys, like seriously. Yeah, so the fire pits actually set your spawn point. Not if you're, of course, setting it up in your own, like, homeworld or anything. We are seriously a baller with this weapon. What is the damage on this thing? 143? Only 143? That's it? And I refuse to believe that this is 0.9 attack speed. Like, seriously, this is faster than most weapons. Like, especially that 1-2 combo. Okay, that guy we didn't actually knock back. He just lag spiked back to us. Like, that was really weird. Okay. You go ahead. You can go ahead and do all your crazy weird weapons and stuff. The like, reach on this makes this extremely overpowered. Like, it really, really does. Okay, so we've got our ultimate attack ready, and there doesn't seem to be any chests around, so I'm gonna just kind of keep this ready so that we can use it on whatever enemy is around the corner. Can we climb a ladder while we're carrying this ult? Okay, good, because otherwise we were going to end up losing it. Hello, baddies. You are going to be okay. Okay, that was pretty cool, but it's not really worth it. Set our new spawn point. Seriously, like, look at that fire. That was one of the biggest appeals to me of this game, because even the torches that you carry in your hand, you can't really see it because the HUD is, like, cluttering up our screen. I wish I knew the buttons to turn all that off. But, ooh, ending room, and a crazy, what is that? Is that like a legendary chest or something? Dude, like, I am very curious right now. I'd heard about these, but I have never actually found one. That's why I wanted to kind of do the main quest area and stuff on camera with all of you. All right, let's try and do our ultimate lunge attack to this freak. Ah, man alive, it carries you across the map. Like, seriously, it really, really does. Okay, apparently if we kick these guys, yeah, while they're holding their shield up, it stuns them. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually like a proper legendary chest, a Grand Titan chest. What is this? Unidentified artifact. Okay, that's got to be part of the main quest. That does not look like it's some type of a special item that we craft or turn into something. Bring it back to the person that was at the beginning of this dungeon. Great. Oh, speaking of pillaring up, the game didn't seem to realize that we're stuck inside this cave. So I'm going to try and pillar up all in one sitting right here just so I can kind of show you where it kind of tugs our character. We're actually getting pretty lucky so far that it's not pulling us. See what I mean? That's exactly what I mean by the stupid pillaring up. Like, it's so bad. There we go. Somehow managed that. I don't even know how. Well, this is new. Good find, recruit. I've never been... I like how she's talking to us with her back to us. Keep an eye on her. Take it to the city and see what she thinks. Oh, so we actually do get to identify it. Maybe the game is actually introducing this as, like, a new thing, you know? Like, maybe this is legit going to be some type of a crazy item that we can potentially find from now on out in the world. That would be sick. What is this over here? Is this a secret? No, just looks like they forgot to put one of those there. Man, this character looks so beautiful. Like, I really wish we could end up looking like that at the late game. And, well, speaking of those magic spells, rip me, because I was saying that there was magic in this game because I thought there was. Turns out it's actually just the wands from the redstone stuff. Okay, deliver it to this person, so it's actually just a quest item. What do we do? I hear Peregrine has sent you to me something curious, but I have to study it to be sure. Okay, here you go. Oh, it's beautiful. Please leave it with me. You can trust me to tell you what I learned. This character is probably gonna double cross us and be evil at the end of the game or something, but, whatever. So I guess that's already it, because we already just, yeah, so we gotta move on to the next step, and I guess we'll get to check that out later. That's too bad. I do think that there is actually, like, rare amber stones that you can end up bringing back to town. What the... okay, this is an artifact. This artifact unsettles me. We should prepare for the worst just in case. You have been exposed to it the longest, and your safety is a priority. Soon you will enter fabled adventures, and I need you to wear a complete set of heroic forest armor to survive the increased danger you will face. I mean, I'm already gonna be doing just fine, but ooh! Ooh, two-handed hammer. A little too late for the wary, though, because now I'm actually using a spear, you freak. Whatever. Taozing tells me that the artifact is something ancient and powerful called Death Amber. Ooh, this strikes me a rather bad sign. Naturally, Agnes has taken it as a personal challenge to get rid of this stuff. Why'd you swear at me, dude? Seriously, this is a G-rated channel. Don't do that. This is also a game for kids, so get rid of that, devs. Seriously, that's stupid. Anyways, let's just ignore that and continue like nothing happened. What is this? 1 heroic forest essence. Wow, that's like so crazy. I can't even believe the amount of stuff that we got from that. I also got to get out of the way. I also got to complete this alpha or the 15 adventure dungeons. I mean, I read alpha off of that character's name. What did we even get from that? Was that even something worthwhile? Like, seriously, what did we get? I think we got like trash. Okay, whatever. Take a photo on a friend's island, visit a community island. Okay, well, you know what? Just for the end of today's episode, let's actually just take a visit to... Okay, this person's community island. That sounds good to me. Visit there we go. Okay, well, we spawned way over here. I don't really understand. Oh my goodness! Like, seriously, this person's got a little too much time on their hands. Ay, ay, ay. That's crazy. I guess they love building, though, so congratulations to this person for building a beautiful giant dragon monster. That's crazy. But anyways, take a photo of a friend's island. No, this is not a friend's island. Return to the city of light when ready. Well, I'll do all that later. Thanks for watching, though, folks. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sayonara, and stay epic, everybody.